What was the most popular station wagon in the 70s? And when did they finally stop being produced? Ah, the 70s. A time of bell-bottoms, disco music, and station wagons. Those wagons were like the SUVs before there were SUVs. It's comical looking back. There's a kind of faux wood nostalgia that makes millennials chuckle. But there was one station wagon that really stood out during that era, the Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. Imagine this. You've got wood paneling that's screaming for a comeback, a raised skylight that the kids in the back seat could gaze out of, and enough space to lodge an entire baseball team, kids, gear, snacks, and all. The Vista Cruiser embodied the American family road trip like no other car could. Produced by GM's Oldsmobile division from 1964 to 1977, a time when muscle cars reigned supreme, the Vista Cruiser was essentially the family man's rebellion against the Mustangs and Camaros of the younger generation. Whether it was the allure of the extra cargo space or the ability to see the sky without springing for a convertible, the Vista Cruiser found its way into many American garages. As for when these glorious land yachts stopped being produced, well, it's a bit of a sad story. Fuel crises and a shift toward more efficient cars meant that the large, petrol-guzzling wagons of yore fell out of favor. The Vista Cruiser waved goodbye in '77, though station wagons as a whole limped through the '80s and some of the '90s before succumbing to the rise of minivans and SUVs. It's something a little mesmerizing about the rise and fall of the station wagon. At one time, they were ubiquitous symbols of suburban life. Today, they're almost a novelty. I'm not saying I want one, I really don't. But there's a charm to the time when the Vista Cruiser reigned supreme that's fun to look back on. So here's to the station wagon. May it rest in peace while we all quest for ever larger and more excessive means of transporting our 2.5 kids and a dog. The times may have changed, but the memories of the family station wagon will always hold a special place in the hearts of those who experienced the ride.